Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Every day is a beautiful day. Every day that ends in Y, to say the least. If you're not looking up at the ground from underneath it, it's a good day. Y, to say the least. If you're not looking up at the ground from underneath it, it's a good day. So, I have to learn to talk. I got to figure out how to have to learn to talk. I got to figure out how to turn off TikTok notifications. I've been up since 5:46, so forget that yawn. I've been up doing, getting done, moving along, and now I'm here with you guys, and I'm so happy to be here, hanging out and relaxing. I am got some water on the stove for making coffee, so I am gonna pop out for a second in a few minutes, make my coffee. I haven't had any yet. And I'm looking at people coming in. Yay! Thank you guys for joining. Thank you. So I'm spending time and energy talking about is castor oil and DMSO for eye health. So I have healed my eyes and, reversed my eyesight back to, I think, in my 30s. Using and, reversed my eyesight back to, I think, in my 30s. Using DMSO and castor oil drops. So, and dropping it directly in my eyes. This is the item that is the most used and most sold is like 37. I also have it 2 ounce. I don't know why I say we. One of my daughters will want it. So, also in 2 ounce. So, and what the goal is, you use that as an eye drop. So you're going to drop it directly into your eyes twice a day, morning and evening. And if you have issues that you're trying to resolve, then this will help go a long way to help. And I started wearing glasses when I was 6 years old. I am now 60 years old. I don't wear glasses anymore at all. So over the course of the year that I have been using castor oil and DMSO, and it's 2024, so started February 2024. Since, good morning, come on in. So since February 2024, I started with the castor oil and the DMSO. I no longer wear glasses for anything. I don't wear glasses for driving in the day, driving at night, using my computer, using my phone. I am sitting arm's length away from my phone, pretty much my full arm's length, except for the last digit of my fingers. And I can see my phone fairly well. Now, yes, we do ship. I ship to London. Yes, absolutely ship to the UK. I have a shipment, as a matter of fact, that's going out today to London. So, yes, absolutely. So I attempt to ship worldwide, but I'm currently looking at shipping in Canada. So I attempt to ship worldwide, but I'm currently looking at shipping in Canada. I have to figure out how to deal with the customs situation in Canada, because the cost, once it's in the country, is like you're buying the product all over again. So I'm trying to figure out how to manage that. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. But back to my story. Over the course of this year that I've been using DMSO and castor oil in some form of it, I've also used this product for an eye because I had a severe cataract in my left eye and moderate cataract in my right eye. So, and I was trying to get to the point where I could just see my computer well enough to work, see my phone well enough to have it not just be an accessory. And even now, I can see my computer, I can see that I have an email. my eyesight to the point where I'm better than I was in my 30s because I don't need glasses. I don't need them at all. And like I said, I started wearing glasses when I was 6, and I've been wearing them my whole adult life. So my whole adult life um, can be used as pain relief. So can the DMSO and castor oil be used as pain relief? Absolutely. And actually, I do have pain relief products. So this 50/50, this is better for pain relief, for topical pain relief. It's 50% DMSO and 50% Jamaican black castor oil. And this is what I use for my pain relief. And I use my pain-free body butter, which is 30% DMSO, and there's a lot of other great things in there to help with pain. And this 75-25 plus. This is 60% DMSO. It's 25% Jamaican black castor oil, and then it's 15% essential oils. So eucalyptus, myrrh, and peppermint are the essential oils that are in this plant, and this is awesome. You can barely hear me. Ooh. Alright, I need to. Let me know if you can hear me better now. Can everybody hear me now? I use the spearmint moisturizer. I make my own. Do you think I should add DMSO to it? See what happens. So here's the thought process. Laura, yes. I really do think that DMSO could be beneficial, but I want to see if it's more beneficial in a moisturizer, so in a product that's got the consistency of a moisturizer, or a product that is more an oil. So whether it would be better received, not having so much product to work through as far as DMSO is concerned. All right, thank you. Yes, all right. So I had my phone on my stand, and anyway, I had it cockeyed, and that's why you couldn't hear me. So now I fixed that, and you can hear me, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna plug it in if I can find where to plug it in. Okay, now it's on there, right? Okay, now it's on there, right? Dude, you would think using a stand wouldn't be this difficult. Anyway, so Laura, yes, the thing that I'm going to be testing is whether DMSO and spearmint essential oil with, more than likely, I'm going to use castor oil. And because castor oil is viscous and it penetrates deeply on its own, like it automatically penetrates deep in the body, and I think you need that penetration to get to the down to the follicle level. You need to get as deep as possible to have the spearmint potentially affect hair growth. So there's a lot of what ifs, but my goal is to figure out how to at least make the hair, if it's going to grow slower and thinner. Like, that's my goal. My goal is not to stop it all together, because I think that would take a lot of chemistry, figuring out, there's just a lot of details involved. But if you could make the hair thinner and grow slower, that for me is a huge accomplishment, and that would be beneficial to a whole lot of people. And it's something that would be fairly easy to make. But I want to understand if it's better as far as the DMSO is concerned, for DMSO to only be taking castor oil and spearmint into the skin, as opposed to all of the other ingredients that you'll find in a moisturizer, lotion, body butter, and so on. Wow, I want hair grow. What are we talking about? Product. Angela. So we're just talking about a whole nother thing that I've been posting about on my on my page about hair growth and using you want a product that can grow your hair. Okay, thank you. You want a product that's actually going to grow your hair. And so how the thing that I want to know is, what kind of product do you want? Like, and what kind of hair do you have? So where are you in your hair loss journey that you want to grow your hair? Are you just looking to get more length, or are you not having enough hair on your scalp? And what type of hair do you have? Do you have 4C hair? What kind of hair do you have? And that will qualify how I'll answer that question. So I want to see if I'm missing. Okay. Okay, I'm good. So hair growth is a dynamic subject. Like, there's a ton of things that say it grows hair, but the reality is you're losing your hair. It used to be very full. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much. And what age range are you? Are you 50 plus? Are you 50 minus? Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you guys. And when you say you're losing your hair, is it just hair fall? You're 50 plus, normal hair fall, like in the shower, you're like, oh man, there's a whole lot of hair? Or are you in a situation where you've got like alopecia, you're having different, areas of your hair fall completely out? Okay. I'm gonna let it shine says pumpkin seed oil helps with less shedding. I have bald patches on my scalp. I'm 62. This happened suddenly after getting 2 COVID-19 jabs. Okay. And okay. Yes, I've read that about pumpkin seed oil. And there are a lot of oils. Rosemary is said to bring back hair growth. It's just not as full as it used to be. And I get that. And I get that. And I don't know, really, I don't know a whole lot about getting fuller hair, except like when I started not growing, I wouldn't say I lost my hair, was losing hair. I actually got to the point where there were certain areas in my hair that just wouldn't grow the way that they used to, especially in the crown of my head. And my hair felt very, very, very thin. So I had, these spots in the back of my head, the back of my neck, and in the crown of my head, and also on this side area. It just wasn't growing as prolifically as it once did. And what actually brought it back was flaxseed gel. So, and that's why flaxseed gel is an ingredient in my hair product. So, let me grab it if I can grab it. I call it Simply Sexy. And this is, you can use it as a leave-in conditioner, a conditioner in the shower, a curl enhancer. It does a lot of stuff. But it's really
the flaxseed gel that I felt like really made a difference with my hair. And I just started making it myself. You just get the flaxseed, you put it in a pot, you boil it. It turns into this kind of, thick gel-like substance. You strain out the seeds, and then you apply that to your hair. And I was doing that weekly, maybe once a week. And then I decided I'm going to do a product because I want this to work for me. It did a lot of things. It actually was a great conditioner. The flaxseed gel, it is a great conditioner. It actually helped with my curl pattern. It helped with the, my hair was growing in quite coarse. It was very, very coarse, very, very coarse. And that helped that just calm down. So is the link in your bio? Yes, yes. So I have a link tree in my bio that links you to the website that shows all of the different areas in the website that you can choose products from. So there's body care products, eye care products, pain care products, and they're all separated so it makes it easy. I'm 52 almost and have thinning hair. I attribute to perimenopause. And perimenopause may be actually the issue. Menopause is when I started going through all these changes in my body that I didn't recognize. It was driving me mad. So my skin had all kinds of issues. My hair had all kinds of issues. I just couldn't figure out how to get to a place of stability. And that's really what helped me launch into this business and these products was one, trying to help my mother with her skin issues and also hair issues. So trying to help her out because she was diagnosed with psoriasis multiple times, severe dermatitis, and I can't even remember them all. Can't even remember them all. But the diagnosis just kept changing depending on the doctor and the day that they were looking at her skin. And she was, on prednisone several times. It was crazy. So I started moving us back away from everything that we could buy in the store because I was like, all of this stuff we've tried and none of it works consistently. So it might work for a week or two and then it doesn't work. I'm going to figure something out. And that's what launched me into looking at natural skincare products, natural. I wanted to see natural. So Miss Susan, do you ship to Canada? We have a postal strike right now. So here's what I'm going to do, Miss Susan. Here's what I'm doing. I am working with an individual in Canada, and what I am going to do is she's going to be an affiliate for me in the country. So I'm going to ship product to her, and you will be able to buy through the website, but the shipping will all happen from in country. So you don't have to deal with I don't have to deal with trying to figure out all the customs jargon back and forth between US and Canada. Thank you. Thank you. So I will have that set up next week. So, today is, what's today? 22nd, 21st, 22nd, something like that. So by the time US Thanksgiving is over, it'll all be set up and she'll be set up and she'll be ready to rock and roll. And I'll have everything available on the website on how you're going to buy and get shipping within the country. So we don't have to ship across throughout customs. So customs doesn't have to be involved, except for one time when I shipped to her. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you for the like, Laura. Thank you. So I'm kind of off. You got a postal strike? That sucks. That truly sucks. I'm all about natural hair care. There's so many hormone disruptors in hair care. Dude, it's insane. And there's so many websites now that are dedicated to telling you, like, you put in the product that you bought and it tells you all the ingredients and whether or not they're hormone disruptors, they're, really bad ingredients, they're bad for your health in one way or the other. And they rate them on 0 to 100, and so many products rate between 0 and 10, which is insane. It's just insane to me. It's just insane. So I think we all have to, start standing back from this, this standardized retail scenario where we're constantly advertised one thing or another. And we all have these issues because we are all in this country. We're all dealing with water that's not good. We're all dealing with pollution that's not good. We're all dealing with food that's not good. And that's showing up on our bodies. And then the products that they give us to solve the problems that they cause aren't good either. So it is what it is. Chasile, thank you. It's great to have you here. Appreciate you so much for joining the live. I really do. So I wanted to say I'm going to be closing off my right eye so that I'm only seeing with my left eye a little bit through this live, because today I woke up this morning at 5:46 and it was dark. But I had my phone on because I'm, checking some things out, looking at my website, that kind of stuff. And I, closed off my right eye. And I recognized that I could actually read my phone with my left eye. And I'm seeing now, like, I have to sit a little bit forward. I have to get a little closer with just my left eye. But even sitting at this level, I can see the word joined at the bottom. I can see the word invite. There are words that I can see clearly. And I'm trying to let my brain relearn how to use. Ooh, I saw encourage. That's awesome. So I'm letting my brain figure out what it sees, what my eye is actually telling my brain it sees, and having my brain figure it out, and making this eye work. It just needs to work a little bit harder. But the one thing, like the cataract is, it's like it's almost gone. It's unbelievable that I feel like I'm there. I'm actually there. And this is the place I want to be before I go see an optometrist, because here's the catalyst. When I go to the optometrist, if I still have significant cataract in this eye, I just have to have the conversation of why I'm not willing to have surgery and go through at your age, you really should do it before you get too old, because then, I just don't even want to have the conversation. I want to go back and say, I don't have a cataract in my left eye, or it's so minimal that it wouldn't be worth surgery. Like, it wouldn't even be worth their time to do it. I already know the cataract in my right eye is gone. So I had a moderate cataract in my right eye. I already know that's gone. I'm not even worried about that at all. But my left eye, this was the severe cataract. And I think this is the eye that they will, we need to do surgery, we need to do something. And I don't want to do anything except my DMSO and castor oil drops, because that is working for me and it's making a massive difference. What does it do for glycol? That's what I have. I'm gonna have to look that up. I gotta do some research. I gotta get my computer to work with me for 5 seconds. And I gotta find my, there we go. Okay. Okay, Chesil, you have a severe cataract in your right eye. It takes time. Glaucoma. Okay. So glaucoma is about pressure in the eye and about inflammation, and it will take that down. It'll just take it down. So if you have severe pressure in the eye and you're on the prescription drops, the foreign eye, this particular product will make, a bigger difference. But the 3070 will make a difference also. It just may not be enough to take your pressure down to completely normal. Okay. So, and I got it. You didn't mean glycol, you meant glaucoma. And that's fine. Like I'm looking with this eye, man. The colors that I see are so consistently accurate, which was a problem for me for a long time. I could not see colors. Dude, I see glaucoma very clear. I'm trying to see this one word. Oh, it's guest. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm doing my own little... I'm doing my own little thing with my left eye because today was the first day that I was looking at my phone and recognized I could actually read what was on my phone with my left eye. And I haven't been able to do that in a number of years, probably 4 years. And glaucoma drops, man, yes, glaucoma drops are crazy expensive. They're it's insane. It's insane how expensive. So the two things that I know make a difference, these eye drops and the 3070 and the foreign eye, depending on severity, because everything isn't equal. So you can't. One of the problems is we call things one word, like glaucoma is one word, but it's not just one thing in everybody. Okay, I don't know why. Why do doctors contrast who use castor oil? I'm not sure I understand the question. Why don't doctors use castor oil or want to use castor oil? So doctors use what pharmaceutical companies say is beneficial because it's been tested, and there haven't been enough clinical trials with castor oil on every area of the body that it benefits. So if it benefits eye health, in order for doctors to prescribe or suggest, they don't believe it castor oil. They don't believe it has the capacity to make the kinds of changes that its people, testify to. So people have testimony saying, this helped me, and it helped me in a big way. And what the medical society says, Well, let's do a clinical trial and let's prove it. My husband is on glaucoma drops for years. Changed his diet and his pressure dropped from 28 to 11. 1,000%. That's fabulous. That is fabulous. Naturopaths will help you more. Yeah, I think naturopaths actually have more capacity to use what's in nature as a first line of defense as opposed to a last line of defense. And that's really what we've come to in the American society as a whole. Is what we do is we use nature as the last bastion of how do we solve this, as opposed to the first thing, because there really weren't people creating natural products that gave you that first thing opportunity. So if you were going to use castor oil as the first thing, you had to figure out, what brand of castor oil you wanted to use, what type of castor oil you wanted to use, how much castor oil you wanted to use, how often you needed to use it, if you had side effects, how to deal with those side effects. Like, there is a lot for somebody who is getting up every day, taking care of kids, walking the dog, cleaning the house, going to work. Like, I got to add this to that too. That's a lot. I see millions of testimonies on YouTube. Yeah, and there are millions of testimonies. However, the thing that I find difficult is most of those testimonies are about the end result. They're not about the beginning and the middle. You need to know if the thing you're trying to fix is fixable based on what this other person tried to say. Just like with hair loss. There's not just one question. You're experiencing hair loss on your head. Okay, if you just type that into YouTube, there's a billion, different scenarios, a billion different, oh yeah, if you have hair loss, do this, do that. There's 1,000 million different things that you can do. Nobody has time to do all those things. But if you're looking for what works, you need to find stories that match your story. So, and that's what I want to do. I'm telling my story because I want people who are my customers or who are on their own journey DIYing that can see their story in my story. Yes, and we all so different. Yeah, we're all so different. Things work differently on each of us, 100%. So we really have to, figure out what works. Does it really improve eyesight? So Tracy, it has improved my eyesight immensely. When I started using castor oil and DMSO, and by the way, in the majority of my eye care products, castor oil and DMSO is all that's in it. And I was wearing 5X readers. I couldn't work on my computer without taking screenshots and blowing things up so I could see what the computer was telling me. It was exhausting. I couldn't drive. I couldn't drive during the day or at night. I couldn't see traffic lights. Just so many things were not working for me. You really go. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. I do have a lot of products. I had a lot I had to fix. I had to fix. I'm still fixing things on my body because I didn't know and I didn't do. And because of that, I'm having to repair. So Miss Susan, have you ever looked into organic beef tallow for moisturizer? Nope. And I won't, because I don't believe something should have to die for me to have good skin. I just don't believe that's necessary at any level. There's just so much great stuff that grows on trees and is in plants and is available to us all, that we don't need to kill an animal to solve a problem on our skin or on our bodies. We just don't. And I'm not vegan. I love to eat meat. I like meat. But I don't believe we should add needing to destroy the animals on the earth for things like skincare, because it's just not necessary. Thank you for the likes. How long for the difference? Well, in my case, I had a moderate cataract in my right eye, severe cataract in my left eye, astigmatism, and just general bad eyesight. And I wore glasses from 6 to 59, and really from 6 to 60. So for me, it's been from February of this year, February 2024. It took 2 weeks to get rid of my floaters because I had those very severely. So I got rid of those floaters in 2 weeks. And then it took 4 or 5 months, between 4 and 6 months to totally dissolve the cataract in my right eye. And I'm working on dissolving the cataract in my left eye. It was severe. I feel like now it's moderate, maybe even mild as of today, because I'm able to really see my phone quite well with this eye and even read some of the words. That's why I just keep going back and forth, because I'm trying to see. But I've added sun gazing to my routine. So I sun gaze in the morning for 5 minutes. I use my moisturizing eye drops, which actually helps my eyes with, staring at the computer and staring at screens, things like that. I don't wear my glasses at all, because I'm making my eyes and my brain work together to give me the best eyesight. So I distance gaze in the evening, I sun gaze in the morning, I distance gaze in the evening to work on my far sight. So I want to be able to see far and see, clearly and be focused. But that's a practice. You have to practice that. Get outside and have something at a distance, at least 20 feet away from you. I have one eye that's more blurry than the other. That's going to be my test eye when I use your drops. Thank you. Yes, and do it. Do it. And when can't wait. Awesome. When you're working, the thing that we all have to learn and understand is that our eyes are the lens that we see the world through, but our brain is what is interpreting what our eyes are actually capturing. So the two have to work together, and we have to work the two together. You can't just... Are your eye drops ready mixed? Yeah, everything's ready to use the second you get it. The second you get it, you can grab the dropper, off you go. So, and these drops, the droppers, in the top, security seal, take it off, put it in your eye. You need nothing else. You need nothing else. So, but I like to qualify to everybody. We all have different makeups in our bodies, and we've all gone through different things. We eat differently, we exercise differently, we use different products. All of that is part and parcel of how we, engage in the world with things that we hope will help us. You know what? I just remembered I have water on for coffee, and I have got to go turn the stove off. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I do copy in a French press. I'm a big French press girly. Okay, I'm checking to see. Can the brain show you still blurred by the eye even if the cataract has dissolved? So yeah, because I can still have, need corrective lenses even though the cataract has been dissolved. So the cataract itself doesn't, it actually makes your your vision worse, whatever it was. So if it's, if you had 20/40 vision before a cataract, then after the cataract you might have 2200 vision. Get rid of the cataract, you still have 20/40 vision. So yes, you could still need corrective lenses. And I recognize that if I go to an optometrist, I'm probably going to be told that I need corrective lenses because there is the goal of 20/20 vision. The goal is you need 20/20 vision, or they can correct you to 20/10, 20/15. And can you see, is it fabulous? Absolutely. But the second that you start wearing those lenses, those corrective lenses, your eyes stop doing the work that they need to do to give you your best eyesight. And I believe corrective lenses have a place. There are times, when you're taking a test, when you're going on a long drive, the corrective lenses are beneficial. But every day, all the time, is not necessary. And I truly believe that Castor Oil and DMSO has changed the way that my eyes interpret what's out here for me to see. And the practices that I'm doing with sun gazing and distance gazing are helping that get better and better and better. Okay, excited to use moisturizing drops too. Since perimenopause hit, my eyes are drier than ever. Girl, let me tell you, I didn't even know I had dry eyes until I developed these and started using them. And I started using them just to test them, just to test, the recipe. And when I started using them, my eyes just felt completely differently. They felt brand new. And I was like, what is going, this is crazy. It's crazy good. But also, when I went outside in the world, everything was a little brighter, a little crisper. It's just so good. You have two foreign eyes on the site. What's the difference? Okay, so the difference is the foreign eye has DMSO. So this includes DMSO. The foreign eye 2, no DMSO. So the goal of this product is for customers who have had a cataract surgery, so they've had their lens replaced, and they still have bad eyesight. It's so unfortunate. But they still have bad eyesight, but they've had their lenses replaced. Those lenses are either made from some level of plastic or silicone, and there's no information that I've found so far, and I want that information to come from a surgeon who does this surgery, that DMSO won't interact with that lens. I don't want anyone using one of my products and actually making their eyesight worse because the DMSO is causing a problem with the plastic / silicone that lens that they have had replaced. So that's what that is. That foreign eye 2 is for people who still have issues with their eyes, whether it is more disease or just sight issues, who have had replacement lenses through cataract surgery. Okay, all of these drops are meant to meant to go in the eye, dropped in the eye. The DMSO and castor oil, so like the 3070, if you wanted to use this topically, you could. You will not get the same level of benefit as using it as an eye drop, but you absolutely could, just rub it on the eye and receive some benefit. It's also very usable anywhere else on the body. So you can use it on your body as a moisturizer if you want, on your face. I put it on my face probably 3 or 4 times a week. It's usable any and everywhere on the body without a doubt. But for eye support, eye health, and eyesight, it's really meant to be an eye drop. Yeah, one has DMSO, the other does not. That's the only difference between the 4-in-Eye and the 4-in-Eye 2. And thanks for the question, Tracy. I appreciate you. So I feel like I've been all over the map. I feel like I've been all over the map. And I probably have been. But really what I want everyone to focus to, when I started using DMSO and castor oil for my eyesight, honestly, I couldn't sit here and look at my phone and have a conversation and see what was on the phone. I didn't go live for the whole, probably the majority of 2024, because I couldn't read the text on the screen. And I wanted my daughter, I was like, if you can't go live with me, then I can't go live because I can't see the text. And it's an amazing difference. Okay, 2080. What's the difference between that and the 4-in-Eye, please? 2080 is only castor oil and DMSO. So the 4-in-Eye, both of those, the 4-in-Eye and the 4-in-Eye 2, have more ingredients than just the DMSO and castor oil. So the 4-in-Eye 2 does not have DMSO at all. The 4-in-Eye does have DMSO, but they also have Meliopanini honey in that blend. Hyaluronic acid is in that blend. My Celtic salt saline solution is in that blend. And I think vegetable glycerin. Two 2% hyaluronic acid, Meliopanini honey. Okay. Yeah, and the castor oil, that's it. I don't have vegetable glycerin in this. That's just in this eye drop. But, so there's more things in the 4-in-Eye and the 4-in-Eye 2. The 2080 is a maintenance blend. So 3070 is actively trying to, fight whatever you've got going on. Glaucoma, macular degeneration, all those varied things. When they get more severe and you've got cataracts, the 4-in-Eye and the 4-in-Eye 2 are really what those were built for, was macular degeneration and cataracts and uveitis and, those higher level issues, eye issues. That particular blend. And I believe that blend has helped this severe cataract come down as much as it's come down over the course of the year. So I want to give it the best shot. All right, my eyes. Go for the 4-in-Eye. So tell me, Tracy, what are you trying to solve? Like what is the issue that you're really trying to solve? And I'll, I'm happy to chime in. And I also I got to do this today. I was supposed to do it last night and I didn't do it. But I'm putting a new, actually, maybe I did do it, a new product on that's DMSO and castor oil that's 60/40. So, and that's just DMSO and castor oil. And the 60/40 is an add-on product meant to be used with foreign eye. So I have a couple of customers who have used the foreign eye and not really gotten a lot of benefit, but they have other internal systemic issues, autoimmune disease, things like that. And they need a support. They need a support product. So what I did with the 60/40 is that 40% DMSO is going to bring more to the party than just the foreign eye, and they're going to use them in tandem, and that's why that particular product is on the site. That 60/40 is an in tandem blend. So I'm 52, using my readers all the time. Okay, for short sight. Okay. Can't read labels and books, and frustrated driving. Driving is okay. Okay. So if driving is okay, then that means your distance vision is okay. It's just your close vision that's a problem. And that's kind of typical the way things go. Honestly, I think you getting the eye drop and the 30/70 is what you need. The 30/70 and the eye drop. Oh, my internet's still down. That's what the issue is. What is up with that? Spectrum. It's always something. It's always something that's got to set you back 5 minutes. Make you work a little harder. Okay, it is what it is. The internet's down. So, if your driving is fine, great. If your distance vision is fine, great. Practice, still practice, because you're 52, still practice staring off into the distance, picking something that you want to stare at and get the details of. I use trees and leaves. That's my big thing. I'm going to look at a tree, I'm going to look at the leaves, and then I'm going to pick a leaf, and I'm going to look at that particular leaf and try and get all of the details of that leaf way off in the distance, maybe 100 feet away. Just to get my eyes and my brain used to, this is what we're doing off in the distance. And if your driving is fine, you're doing that anyway because you're driving. That's great. Okay. Do we have more questions? Yay. Chef Bay just joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everybody interacting with me in the live. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out, on TikTok, it doesn't give you a lot of space to describe your live. And I'm really trying to figure out how can I describe this live so that it makes sense. Because there are so many, lives that are just about nothing as far as I'm concerned. And I know they're important to the people that are doing them. They're just not important to me. And I really want to be able to grab the attention of people who are dealing with issues in their body that DMSO and castor oil can benefit. I got a, oh man, I wish my computer was up. I got DM'd last night on TikTok and asked the question specifically about the 3070. And the question was, can it be used as a moisturizer? Can it be used for pain relief? Can it be, used for burn relief? Can it be used for stretch marks? All these different, and I'm like, yeah, like all of it. You could use it for all of it. I'm really talking about our eye health, but there's so many different areas of the body and situations of the body that DMSO and castor oil are beneficial for, without a doubt. So, and I had another question. Somebody has like chronic kidney disease, and I have pain from chronic kidney disease. Will this help me with the pain? And I'm like, well, I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you absolutely yes or no. But pain is always followed with inflammation. When you reduce inflammation, you reduce pain. So I would say I would give it a try. I would definitely give it a try and see what kind of benefit it brings to you. So there's just a lot of opportunity for DMSO and castor oil. And Tracy, when you said you can't read labels, I made this label. And I see where it says Natural Body Care Essentials. Okay, so it's Bearcat Body, Natural Body Care Essentials, BearcatBody.com, Pinellas Park, Florida. Ingredients: distilled water, hyaluronic acid 2%, vegetable glycerin, Celtic salt, and Optifen is the preservative in this. So I was able to read the label I created, and I'm very, very happy about that. And I promise you, yes, wrinkles, absolutely, you could use it. I use it on my face probably 3 times a week. So because I've got, this runway going on my forehead, you can see it now, yeah. But when I don't flex my face like that, it's gotten very, very smooth. There's this one wrinkle right there. But other than that, it's smoothing out very nicely. So yes, you can use it for wrinkles, 100%. Part 2, LOL. DMSO will drive things into the body if on the skin. Might can be confusing as a second part. So yes, DMSO is a carrier. It penetrates deeply into the body, and anything on the skin or anywhere you apply anything with DMSO with it, it's going to take it deeper into the skin. And they're deeper into the body. But this is why I say clean hands, clean skin. So, even with the pain-free body butter, people can use it multiple times a day, or the 50-50 or the 75-25 plus. You can use it multiple times a day, but wash your hands before you do. And then, put that on your body wherever you need it and go through your day. But yes, you want to use these things with clean. And that's why, so all of our products ship with the cap and the security seal, so that they're not leaking before you guys get them. But they all come with a dropper. They all come with a glass dropper. So this is for the 2-ounce bottle. And they all come with alcohol pads, because we want you to take this and this, clean this, and then put this in the jar. And don't, touch this. Like, don't wipe it off or anything like that, because that's going to introduce whatever's on your hands and you've got DMSO and castor oil, and you're going to drive it deeper into the body, and you don't want that. What you want is just, let the DMSO and castor oil do their job and leave everything else out of the way. So just wash your hands before you use it. And with, using it as an eye drop, it's pretty simple. The biggest thing is clean your face. Don't drop a DMSO product into your eye or use it on your eyes with makeup on, mascara on, things like that. So this is straight out of the shower before you go to bed. Use it that way so you're conscious of not getting, any other things driven deep into your body. That's the best way. It's the best way. I can't believe it's 9:30. I feel like I've been on this live talking for about 15 minutes and it's already been an hour. That's amazing to me. It means I like talking about what I'm talking about because I don't feel the time going by. So, Tassel, I love that, for wrinkles. Yes, for wrinkles. And isn't it nice? Like, I don't know. I love the idea that you can use one product for multiple things. Another thing that DMSO and castor oil is great for is if you're on your feet a lot or use your feet a lot, it absolutely, man, it makes my feet feel brand new most days. All right, now I got to do this puzzle thing that TikTok wants me to do. Okay, I guess that's because it's been an hour. It's amazing to me. I don't know how people stay on lives for, like, they're not in the live, but they're on live for hours at a time. Yes, I do ship internationally. So right now, I'm not shipping into Canada. I actually have an affiliate who's starting, today's Thursday, so it'll be next week. And she's going to be shipping all the product in country from orders that we get in Canada. So yes, 100%. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to stay on till 10, and then I'm going to jump back on a little bit later on this afternoon. I meant to do that yesterday, and I got caught up with my granddaughter. I'm using it mixed with pure cocoa butter as a hand cream. So you're using DMSO mixed with pure cocoa butter as a hand cream? Okay, Grace, new here. What is the product and what does it do for the eyes? So there are multiple products. There's more than one. Depending on what your needs are, the product that's most sold is the 3070. This is the 4-ounce 3070, and I also have a 2-ounce 3070. And this is DMSO and castor oil, and this has helped me recover my eyesight. So I'm 60 years old. When I was 59, I was at a point where I just really couldn't see well. And I'd lost the ability to drive. I wasn't able to use my phone very well at all. I had to have everything at the highest resolution, the brightest, as well as the biggest font. It was crazy. And in my past, I worked on a computer full time every day. I was having to take screenshots and blow them up so that I could do my work. So it was unbelievable how bad my eyesight had gotten. And I started using castor oil and DMSO because I went to an optometrist. The optometrist said you have cataracts, moderate cataract in your right eye, severe cataract in your left eye. You need to have cataract surgery. I wasn't willing to have cataract surgery because I was a full-time caregiver for my mother, and I just didn't want to feel like I couldn't depend on my eyes. That I couldn't depend on my eyes. And I had, read several stories about people having cataract surgery and losing sight in one of their two eyes completely. And I thought, well, if I have bad sight already, why would I go get surgery to have even worse sight? I'm going to pay $5,000 to have even worse sight. That's insane. And I started looking for alternatives. And I saw a post by Barbara O'Neill about castor oil and Eyesight. And I then started buying different castor oils and, trying to figure out what would work. And what I came up with is a Jamaican black castor oil that works fantastically. Use it as an eye drop. I no longer wear glasses. I've dissolved the cataract in my right eye. The cataract in my left eye is going. Yay. JJ, I'm pregnant. Can I take this? You can use castor oil, but you cannot use DMSO. You cannot use DMSO at all. So if you have, it depends on what's going on with your eyes. Tell me what's going on with your eyes. Because I do have a product, the 4-in-I-2. This does not have DMSO. If it's an eyesight issue, then yes. So in order to order, go to the website. If you look up at the top by the picture, my picture, just add .com to that and you'll be at the website. And click on shop and then eye care, and all the eye care items are there. I need to say, okay. I'm 72 and have experienced all the things you talk. Yes, and trust me, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. But yes, this works. And you have to be willing to give it the time it takes, because these are our natural products. It's going to work naturally with your body, and you're going to need to, be willing to take 3 or 4 months and let it run its course, because it's going to work. So cataract, not fully, but it's coming out. Left eye. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure. You are more than welcome. So, Grace, you just want to take the time to, just let it do its job. Thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate it. Which castor oil is best? There is no qualification really of best. So I don't have a way to determine what's best, other than any castor oil has to be hexane free. So it has to be hexane free. Hexane is a chemical. It's toxic to the body. It's terrible. So hexane free is a must. If you're using golden castor oil, then you definitely want cold pressed. Organic, as far as I'm concerned, does not necessarily matter. If it matters to you, it matters. If it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't really matter. Only because castor trees, the castor seed is, in a hull, and the seed that you're really getting the oil out is inside of a hull. And it's not getting, sprayed prolifically. It's not a fruiting thing. It's not like they're really trying to keep pests off of castor trees. And the castor seeds on the tree are prolific. So true natural stuff takes time, but pharmaceutical either has a temporary fix or covers up 100%. 100%. Yeah, or it kills you. That's the other alternative. You're like, who knows what can happen. I used it over my eyes every night. So, yes. And if you want to use it topically, DMSO and castor oil, you absolutely can. I mean it to be used as an eye drop, but you can use it as you see fit. It's your body. You can do what you feel like is the best thing to do for you. If you're going to get castor oil, I know a lot of people really are hung up on, is it in a glass bottle? And I definitely put all of my stuff in glass. We moved from plastic to glass this year, and not for any really concerning reasons, except that for storage purposes, it's better. If you're going to have it long term, it's better to have it in glass than in plastic. Even if it's HDPE, LDPE, PP, all those plastics that are rated well for castor oil and for DMSO, if you're going to store it long term, in my mind, it's better to store it in glass. Dark glass bottle doesn't necessarily matter if you're using it. So if you're going to get castor oil and you're going to hold on to it for a long period of time, let's say that you buy 24 ounces of castor oil, you mean to keep it for 2 years or something like that, then dark glass matters because light can affect it. So I don't use dark glass bottles I use the frosted glass bottles for my 4 ounces. The other bottle that I use is dark glass. It's, a blue. So, but if you're using it and you're going to use it within a 12-month period, dark glass really isn't a negative. So that's, or it's not a positive, I guess I should say. Dark glass isn't necessarily a positive if you're using it. If you're going to keep it for a long period of time, then dark glass is better because the light can affect it. Okay. I'm just checking on comments. Yeah, Kat, to your point, most medication in our society, in the pharmaceutical world, the goal is to fix the symptom, not necessarily solve the problem. So we don't really look at medical care from a causation standpoint. What's causing this? And let's fix the cause. Therefore, just trying to keep me safe as I'm pregnant. 100%. No, yeah, JJ, you've got to be hyper conscious. My granddaughter's first birthday party was Saturday, and her birthday was the week before. And when she was pregnant, I was like, here's what you will use. You will not use X, Y, and Z. I made products specifically for her. I made powder. So because talc is everywhere, so when she had her daughter, I made powder with arrowroot and potato starch so that she would have powder for her baby. I'm like, you're not using all this random crap. We're going to know exactly what everything is. Tracy Evans wouldn't let me ship to the UK. So can you tell me did it give you an error? Or it wouldn't allow the shipping to the UK? I'm going to see if my internet is back up. I'm going to see if my internet is back up. Hang on. So Tracy, if you could email me. Thanks, JJ. Yeah, no, it matters. It matters. Tracy, could you email me? My email is on the website, and I will figure out. My internet's down. I got a text this morning. There was an outage. There was some power outage somewhere, and there's an outage with Spectrum, so I can't actually get on my Shopify site to see what's going on. But if you can email me, I will get this worked out for you without a doubt. Okay, you're going to tell me what it says. Thank you. So I actually was going to put the powder on the website and put it up as a product. I just had so much going on. Which one of your products can I use for cataract? What level of cataract do you have? That's the first question. So Pirelli, that's what I need to know is what level of cataract do you have? Okay, so what you want is the foreign eye. So you'll get the foreign eye is the product that you want, and you automatically get the eye drops when you order the foreign eye. So the eye drops come with. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So yeah, I've got to figure out what's going on with my website, with international shipping. But we shall figure it out. How do you know what level it is? There's mild to severe. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is moderate. Well, 3 is moderate. 4, 4 and up is severe. I'm located in Florida in the United States. I'm in Central Florida in the United States. Thank you so much for all the likes. Golly, you guys are so kind. So appreciate you. I'm working on nodules just inside my nose and stop using Synthroid. So, I'm sorry, I thought somebody was at my door. So you're working on nodules inside your nose and stop using Synthroid. Okay, so how are you working on them? What are you doing? And JJ, I can see a little cloudy way inside the black dot of the eye. So you're seeing I'm trying to understand. All right, I got to stick with one conversation. Okay, I'm working on nodules inside. Kat, thank you for saying sorry for the confusion because I'm so confused at the moment. Okay, JJ, so I'm not sure. I'm coming back to you, Kat. Hang on just a second. You see a little cloudy way inside the black. So are you talking about when you're looking in a mirror, you can see cloudy like in the pupil of your eye? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to. Okay, for hyperthyroidism. I want to do a little talking to ChatGPT. Hang on just a second. Just endowed, you are All right, Tracy. What you said is just endowed your RE UK shipping. So regarding the UK shipping, what do you mean endowed? Just endowed. Oh, you just emailed. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I will get back to you as soon as I end this live, and I'm probably going to end it right at 10 o'clock. Oh, so there's a retinal detachment going on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tracy, I appreciate that. Taken to the hospital for surgery, but did not get help because of retinal detachment. So are you still... I'm trying to get back. So Maybong, this is you or this is somebody else? This is the only problem with this. Like, I can't keep all the comments together. Your child, he's 3? Your child, he's 3? He's 3? Oh my gosh. Child, he's 3? He's 3? Oh my gosh. And has a retinal detachment? Was that due to... and has a retinal detachment? Was that due to trauma? Or 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 3070 DMSO. Okay, so being 3, like, that's so young. I would start using castor oil on that eye, like, immediately. I would start using castor oil on that eye, like, immediately as possible. If you can use it as a drop, use it topically. Let it start doing anything it can do to help out his eye. I wouldn't let it start doing anything it can do to help out his eye. I wouldn't use DMSO. I like information. I'd love it if you DM me, because I'd love to get way more information. Use DMSO. I like information. I'd love it if you DM me. To do, but I would do castor oil immediately. Hello, my daughter's here. Hello.
Say hi, me.
You're more than welcome. Yeah, DM me because we need to talk. I'm on WhatsApp also, so you can connect with me on WhatsApp without a doubt. All right, everybody, I'm going to stay on so you can connect with me on WhatsApp without a doubt. All right, everybody, I'm going to stay on for like I'm going to have a couple of cups of coffee, go scream at Spectrum to get my internet back, and play with my granddaughter for about 15 minutes, and then I'll be back on. And you can engage with me then if you want to. Miss Mia, how are you? I see the baby. Kat, we'll talk soon. Have a good day. You too. You have a fantastic day. You have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hello. My granddaughter's everything. She is everything.
I was the first everything, and then I produced another one.
100%.
Is she okay here for a minute? I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay, JJ, did I answer your question? Did I tell you the 3070 would be the product that I think would be best for you? So in my arsenal of products, the 3070 would be the product that I think would be best for you. So in my arsenal of products, product that I think would be best for you. So in my arsenal of products, the 3070, we have it in 2 ounce. Oh, I'm sorry. So we have it in 2 ounce and 4 ounce, and I think that would be the best place for you to start, without a doubt.
I was on your watch.
Yes. Alicia, everything. Absolutely.
I was on your watch.
Yes. Alicia, everything. Absolutely. She is. Which one is freezing? Oh, I'm sorry. Absolutely. She is. Which one is freezing? Oh, I'm sorry. The 3070 is freezing. Oh, I'm sorry. The 3070. It's 3070 blend. You can get it in 2 ounce or 4 ounce. And I would use it twice a day. Twice a day. Morning. 3070 blend. You can get it in 2 ounce or 4 ounce. And I would use it twice a day. Twice a day. Morning and evening. Twice a day. Morning and evening. Maybe my internet's up now. Yep, internet's back up finally. Thank you. Okay, JJ, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're pregnant. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, you do not need anything with DMSO at all, at all, at all. The one that would be for you is the 4NI2. So this does not contain DMSO. It does contain the castor oil and Meliopanini honey, saline solution, and hyaluronic acid. This would be the choice, the only choice that I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for reminding me again. Thank you. Because yes, no, you're pregnant. You got to stay away from DMSO.